I'm Paige Limley, and this is my PowerPoint on creating an information-intensive environment. This is my disclaimer that no students were present while I was taking pictures in their classroom, and my cooperative teacher was Miss Heron at Legacy Elementary with her first grade classroom. Introduction is an information-intensive environment emphasizes the importance of speaking, reading, and writing in the learning of all students. Teachers should create a print-rich environment where print is not only present but used in many ways that show print's many purposes, so children are familiar with this purpose. From the atmosphere and decor of the room to interactions with peers and teachers, every element of the classroom is designed to allow students to explore. This involves the selection of materials that will facilitate language and literacy opportunities, reflection and thought regarding classroom design, and intentional instruction and facilitation by students and staff. The first indicator is to provide opportunities for student extended text discussion to enhance comprehension and to promote motivation and student engagement. The first example of the indicator I have is an interactive bulletin board made by the teacher from the book One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish by Dr. Seuss. And the kids actually were able to color the fish, which kind of motivated them to want to interact together on the bulletin board. So they stuck their fish and they included some rhyming words to their fish. So it really brought the kids together, wanting to do more to expand their reading comprehension of the book. The second example of this indicator, I have a circle time, which is always my favorite part of the day because all the children are so motivated and engaged in this section. The teacher really incorporates a lot of different songs that promote academic learning, such as songs about the day of the week, songs about the month of the year, that really gets kids ready to start the day and a great motivation. Second indicator I have is to create an environment where students practice appropriate social and academic language to discuss diverse texts. The first indicator I have is the students' word wall. So the teacher puts up this word wall at the beginning of the year, and they take their story of the week and pull out the vocabulary words to incorporate on their wall. So you do it alphabetically, so if the word is jump, a student would take the word jump and stick it under the J, and while they do that, they can see the uppercase and lowercase of that letter. So it really teaches the alphabet, lowercase, uppercase, and really makes the vocabulary stand out more to the students. Students can also look at this word wall throughout the year, referenced at any times. So that way the students can pull the vocabulary words and incorporate them in their writing all throughout the year, so it really helps enhance their writing. The second example of the indicator I have is the reading station. The reading station not only enhances the academic language, but also social interaction, because students can come under the little palm tree and read the books out of the tubs, and they can kind of bounce ideas off each other, maybe their better understanding of the book once they've talked it over with their peers. Indicator number 3 states, provide an environment that supports wide reading of print and digital texts, both information and literacy to enhance vocabulary. The first example of the indicator I have is the computer station. And the computer station tends to always be the favorite center for students, as students can choose developmentally appropriate programs such as Waterford and Starfall. And on Waterford, it really gives students an interactive games and songs to incorporate their vocabulary words and academic language. They even include multicultural songs, such as like Kookaburras. I know it's from Australia. So they really get that culture while learning in a fun way. My second example of this indicator is the smartboard, which also makes whole group activities so much fun with the teacher. As the teacher can call up students and they can circle vocabulary words or even track the words as the teacher is reading. So it's really a fun way to get out of your seat and enhance reading comprehension. My fourth indicator states, use resources and research-based practices that create information-intensive environments. The first example I have is the classroom library, which is set up in tubs. that are broken into subject area, Lexile, scores. So students who have a lower reading comprehension score can maybe choose a book that's under their grade level, while higher students who want, more advanced reading can pick one that's more appropriate for their Lexile. And also the interests are there too, so students can find a book that they're really interested in, such as science or maybe a different language, different culture. They can choose those books and read them with their friends as well. The last indicator example I have is the listening station, which really provides that extra support for auditory learners who really don't get as much from just looking at the book themselves. So the teacher can place books in the baskets and the students can listen to the tape and the story will be read to them. And that really gives them that extra comprehension as they track the words and listen to them in the headphones. In conclusion, while many students come to school with exposure to literacy in their everyday lives, students who may not have access or exposure benefit from instruction and intensity provided by teachers and staffs in this information-intensive setting. Given the support of this environment, students are better prepared to work on literacy skills, including phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. And these are my references. Thank you.